This is another article I love. Hunter Biden's artwork is actually good and will be worth a lot. Well, drugs help.
He's selling some pieces for $500,000.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the people walking around going, that's an original Hunter Biden? I get more and more Marxist every day on the show, and I make more and more money. Because what I'm starting to realize is that if you have the money to spend $500,000 on an original work of Hunter Biden, crackhead, and putting it up in your mansion, you maybe shouldn't have the money. It's true. Also, I mean, I put up a satirical thing on Instagram the other day. They take it down. Oh, yeah. We send it to our friend in VC. It's a joke. I said, I'm Osama bin Laden. I'm not dead. I'm getting to an energy drink, and we're entering the first round of fundraising, and it's called Bomb Energy. And, you know, I did a lot of jokes. I said, and
can we pull it up, you think?
Let's read the email that Instagram took down, which is clearly satirical. And this is why I'm getting frustrated. Everyone hates the way I say that word. I say frustrated, but it's frustrated with capitalism, because you would think capitalism is all these badasses that go, fuck you, it makes money.
Right.
But what it really is a lot of people that are pussies, and they're rolling over because 10 people on Twitter get offended at something. And you have all these badasses, supposedly these cold, heartless capitalists. They're all rolling over and capitulating to, like, it used to be like this mob of weird evangelical soccer moms that would be like, we don't want Marilyn Manson performing in Pittsburgh. And now it's like fucking a few thousand people on Twitter that get angry about anything. And these billion-dollar corporations and these CEOs worth $100 million, they just roll the fuck over because they're terrified.
Right over.
Well, what the fuck's the point? I mean, at the end of the day, didn't Stalin just kill these people that had a problem? To the gulag. Maybe that's where I ideologically end up. Saying, well, you know what? Everyone gets to go to the gulag. Let's pull this email up that we sent to our friend who's a friend of ours. He's a young kid in VC. And we said, Dear Frederick, my name is Osama bin Laden. Many people think I am dead. That is not true. I'm alive and well, and I'm very excited about the energy drink space. We have come up with a caffeine-free, antioxidant-packed energy drink called Bomb Energy, which promotes overall health while stimulating the consumer in a sustainable and vital manner. We are beginning to raise capital and are hoping for a 9/11 launch date, which I had nothing to do with, by the way. We are very interested in partnering with your venture to take Bomb Energy to the next level. Our slogan is Bomb Energy, the Jews run the world. Initial focus groups have been very responsive to this slogan. Mind you, many of them have been done in the Arab world. We're looking to potentially soften our messaging as we take Bomb Energy mainstream. And that is why we believe you, a squishy bagel face, are the right person to help us in this endeavor. We are committed to increasing our market share in the ever-expanding market of health and nutrition. We thought this project would interest you, a little Zionist doughboy. We look forward to hearing from you and working together. And then we say we also have heard positive things about Patrick Finnegan. Hopefully you can connect us, who's a venture guy in New York who's on Clubhouse, who we knew. And then I said, best regards, Osama, CEO of Bomb Energy. And Instagram took this off. I don't know why. It's supposedly it's an algorithm that identifies words. But there's a lot of words that are criticizing Zionism, and I'm making a joke. So I guess Jews or bin Laden.
I think it's the bin Laden thing.
It said when they took it off, it said an association with dangerous groups.
Right.
So I am just getting a little. Listen, we all know capitalism has this lion's share of problems, but we never anticipated that one of them that would be that the CEOs of companies are too sensitive and considerate. And that's my issue now. It's one of them. I would like people to have health care, and I would like them to afford buying a house. But I would also like, if you're going to be a capitalist pig, be one. And tell people to shut the fuck up. Go, dude, the guy's got a certain amount of followers. He's a comedian. It says comedian in the thing. I'm not going to whine about this the whole episode because it's boring and we get it. But they're trying to kick the Weinsteins off. And you know me and the Weinsteins are just deeply in love with each other. And here's what I'll say about the Weinsteins. I think they're smart, and I think they should be able to say whatever they want to say on YouTube. I don't care what they're talking about, whether it's the voting or the migration patterns of bees or whatever it is. It doesn't matter to me. And I think they make a lot of sense when they stick to science and evolutionary biology because that's what you do. And I think they should be able to do it. And I want to hear what they have to say about the vaccine and what they have to say about ivermectin, whatever the fuck it is. I'm not talking about it because I don't know anything about it. I got the vaccine because I want to go to London and suck off somebody with who's uncut, who has when the skin is over the head of the penis. And I can't do it if I'm in America. Well, I can. Did it once. It was not for me. But I figured British would be better. And then you could have the roast. They have the roast on Sundays with the peas that they mash up. It's not a great food country, but they have the Indians very good, the chicken tikka marsala. My point is this. I wasn't like, the vaccine is here. I didn't change my name to a vaccine on Twitter like some mentally deranged people I know. I got the vaccine because I thought I would need it to do my job, and I know, to go anywhere and to do anything. But listen, I want to know about everything, and I think it's good for society. When you look at how fast that lab leak hypothesis went from a conspiracy to a mainstream news where Jon Stewart is on Colbert saying, hey, guys, he's saying the exact same thing that the Weinsteins were saying 6 fucking months ago to their credit, to Brett's credit, and to Heather Hines' credit. And I have no closer friends than those two, but and I like them. They're just a little sensitive, but I think they're spot on with a lot of that stuff, and they should be able to go into. I don't need expertise on everything that's ever happened, but I think this is their fucking turf.
Yeah.
And to get them off YouTube is fucked up, but no one cares. So there's gonna need to be an alternative. There's gonna need to be an alternative to YouTube. There's gonna need to be an alternative. To a lot of these social media sites. I don't know who's going to do it or who's going to come up with it, but it's going to have to be an alternative, and they got to give me $20 million. Can we get Spotify on the phone, by the way? Can we get them on the phone right now? Because I'm a little heated. We have the Call Her Daddy girl gets $60 million to talk about anal. Joe Rogan gets $100 million to talk about aliens and Bigfoot. And Tim Dillon, who is really covering everything, gets nothing. The greatest podcast right now, the Tim Dillon Show, has been offered $0 from Spotify. $0. But we've got Joe Rogan and that Call Her Daddy, Alex. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to call Spotify and I would like to request $20 million. And that's what the show is worth.
Yes.
When we've done the metrics. We got a lot of people listening here. So I would like to $20 million from Spot. Is there no number we can call?
No number now.
Why can't we call?
Because they don't have people working, and it's just an email that they get back to you like years later.
This is absurd.
I'm trying to see if I can find a foreign number to call.
Call them in Sweden where that guy lives, the CEO. I think he lives in Switzerland or Sweden or something. Should we go there? Maybe we should just go there. I'm talking to an attractive guy from Holland. He's got blonde hair. He speaks funny. He sounds like a fish.
This
call
is
that.
One in, is this Britain?
Call
is
that.
England? Okay.
See if they answer that.
Your phone, Tim?
Call that.
Right
I've had enough of not getting what I want. But my point is that you shouldn't have the kind of disposable income where you, and who wants Hunter Biden's fucking artwork? That junkie.
He's moved to LA.
What is it? What does he paint? His dead brother's widow's puss? What is he painting?
This is the article.
Hunter Biden laying low in L.A., starting art career with shady dealer. I got to be honest, it's hard not to like him. I'm trying not to like him. Can you dislike him?
No.
It's very difficult to dislike him. It's very difficult. He's in L.A., where we'll be back there eventually in the fall, and maybe we'll get him on the show, and he's becoming an artist. Great. He's doing impressionist work. Let's see if we can get through to these people, because quite frankly...
The number or code you have dialed is incorrect.
Well, what is that? That's the Spotify general info number. Thanks. Fuck them. We're taking our show off Spotify, I think.
Oh, really?
I think we're going to do that.
We have a lot of listeners on there. But
Yeah, but there are a lot of people. So I think that's the best thing to do.
Okay.
Because then maybe they'll give us a big offer, which they won't. But
Well,
it seems like when the shows go to Spotify, they're not as big. Is that true?
yeah. I know one guy at Spotify, but he just quit. So we could call him though.
Who?
Mike.
Who is he?
He's over at a different company now, but he was at Spotify.
Can you call him?
Yeah.
Call
I'll
him.
call him. Let me call him right now.
I want $20 million.
You find his email.
What if I did a podcast with Hunter Biden? Can we call Spotify and tell them that we'll do a podcast with Hunter Biden called The Laptop, where we go through his laptop and we play videos of him painting all the women he's tortured?
Guess your phone.
I think that's a good idea. We'll stop every now and then to read an ad for Blue Chew, and then we'll go back to going over all the red rooms that Hunter Biden has spent time in, Eli Roth hostile style, taking a fucking drill to some woman's eye. And we'll discuss that. It's an interesting life. He's an interesting guy.
Okay, here's Mike.
He should have a podcast. We should tell him if he answers, he's on the show.
Yeah. He listens to the show, so he'd be fine with it.
Doesn't mean we can record him without his consent.
Correct. Yeah.
He's not answering. No one works.
Oh, it's Saturday, I guess.
Yeah, well, what does that mean? What does that mean? Money doesn't flow?
Call has been.
Another clown.